Anqi Island Liu Hong Hermit Long Training Hall, and a military attache ambassador to North Korea, and heard of the island as a god place to live. He wanted a boat to travel some. North Korean officials say the country cannot go, let him wait for Jung, an original of the island and no dealings with the world, only the god's disciple Jung, round trip once or twice a year, go to the island's people, must explain Xian Xiang Zhang. If Jung think we can, it will be smooth sailing to reach, otherwise there will be a boat-blown hurricane. After a day or two, the king summoned Liu Zhongtang, North Korea, saw a man was armed with a sword, wearing a brown li, sitting on the hall, age about 30, looks correctly and neatly. I asked this person is Jung. Liu Zhongtang then wished to go to Jung explained security of the island. Jung agreed, but said you cannot go to the adjutant, and out of the hall, one by one to see his entourage, only 2 people can go along. Liu Zhongtang then orders the ship to guide him to the safety of others and the island together. I do not know how many rows in the sea, the wind blowing gently speak, such as clouds, and soon to the security of the territory of the island. It was the winter, to the island, but a warm climate, mountain flowers over the valley. Jung guided them into the cave and saw 3 old men sitting cross-legged. 2 guests to see something, do not seem to know, like, just sitting in the middle of up welcoming, and guests salute each other, seated, as people saunter. I saw a child holding a plate to go. There outside the hole on a cliff tease who, no cutting edge in stone, tease who uprooted children, once shot out of the water, pick up the cup, followed by full, and stuffed, and then sent in holding water, light green color, try to drink a small mouth, was ice cold teeth. Liu Zhongtang cold did not drink. The old man back to the children about the schematic. Children take the cup, drank a cup of the remaining water, still placed to unplug the oil, full back, this cup of the fragrant, steaming, like just the same pan. Liu Zhongtang heart feels strange. He consulted his wealth and fortune. The old man said with a smile, world outsiders even what month do not know, how can we know the world of thing? Asked his way to longevity, he said this is not a rich man can be done in. Liu Zhongtang got up to leave, Jung still sent him to return to Korea after. Liu Zhongtang described in detail to see bizarre. The king lamented that unfortunately, you did not drink the cup of cold tea, which is innate UI water. A cup can extend 100 years of life. Liu Zhongtang will be returning to the king to tell him one thing, paper and silk wrapped layer by layer. He asked him not to open the past when looking from the sea. Just left the sea, he quickly opened lookout, stripped hundreds of layers of paper, silk, only to see the mirror. A look in the mirror underwater aquarium, vivid, was watching. Suddenly I found the head of tide has been high-towered Ianj, surging approach. Liu Zhongtang was horrified, and ran hard, but also chased the tide, as fast as wind and rain. Liu Zhongtang more afraid to invest in the mirror tide. The tide was suddenly drained away.